Hello and welcome back to another edition of Monday Morning Quarterback. Today we're celebrating a 48-28 victory over the Carlton Knights as we travel down to Northfield this past Saturday. Once again, our defense came out and played well, particularly in the first half, and on a very muddy field was able to keep their offense in check early. We are seeing a lot of growth, particularly from the nose tackle spot. Both Danny Kane and Matt Evans had fantastic games for us, and we asked them to do a little bit of overtime in terms of stopping the screen game and some of the shorter passing game over the middle, and both of them are coming along very well and did a wonderful job. In addition to that, we were very pleased with the play of our outside linebackers. We've said his name quite a bit, but Zach Sturm continues to produce week in and week out, and we got good pressure on the edge as well from Willie Barigi. But early on, the scores weren't coming quite often, and the defense really was able to keep us in the game. We went into halftime 14-7, and from that point, the offense kind of caught on, scored on several consecutive drives, and the defense allowed a couple touchdowns late, but overall a solid performance. On the offensive side of the ball, a lot of credit to the offensive line. They saw more fronts than they'd ever seen in a single game and handled them very well, making several adjustments and doing a great job with that, and paved the way to a 250-plus yard performance by three players, Ben Wortman, Colin Tobin, and Dakota Tracy. All three of them rushed extremely well, and all three of them rushed for 2 touchdowns, so we were very happy to see that. On the special teams is where we probably saw the most growth. Our kickoff return team is really starting to come along, and on special teams this time of year, we have several young players, several freshmen, and players in new roles, whether it's because they're growing as the season goes or there might be some injury or sickness week in and week out, and they're really starting to step up. Fritz Waldvogel returned a kickoff for a touchdown, and in addition to that, we had 2 other great kick returns, one by John Nelson and one by Ben Wharton, that gave the offense some very short fields to work with, and that was what was able to allow us to get on track. Not a real pretty game in the first half. It was kind of played fairly close to the vest, and it was a rather muddy field, a very wet track, and that kind of showed, but I think the kids literally and figuratively got their feet underneath them on all sides of the ball in the second half and really started moving forward. Next week we'll be back at home, and we'll actually host the NCAA's Take a Kid to the Game Day. If you want more information about that, please check out our website this week and check the news links, and we hope to see you there as we take on Augsburg at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Have a great day.